Welcome to today's episode. The Feminine Genius meets the MSME Mentor. This is Late Night with Dr. Ria Liza featuring Up Close and Personal with Miss Sherill Ramos Quintana. Let us know more about her in this video. And aside from featuring her in that video, you will also see her beautiful venue place in Laguna. I've been there twice. At hindi ko pa nilalabas yung picture ko na kung saan napakaganda ng Christmas tree. Sa Christmas ko, yun ang profile pic ko sa Pasko. So, hindi ko pa nilalabas yung picture ko dun sa kanyang napakagandang Christmas tree, of course. At na-try ko na din yung ibang products niya na she is award-winning product ito, no, na malalaman natin, of course, on her story later. I am so amazed. I know that all of us are looking up to how this person was able to become an internationally awarded entrepreneur. And so let's watch this video.
Ramos Quintana is the founder and president of Oryspa Spa Solutions Incorporated. Oryspa is the #1 maker of 100% natural rice brand-based health and beauty products in the Philippines. It won the Most Promising Franchise at the 2015 Franchise Excellence Awards and the ASEAN Business Awards for Excellence in Healthcare at the ASEAN Business Summit at Vientiane, Laos last September 5, 2016. Sherill is a sociology graduate of the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. She finished her Certified Franchise Executive course, a mini MBA in franchising at the Asian Institute of Management. She is also a trained Gallup USA Strengths Coach. In March of this year, Sherill was named ASEAN Woman Entrepreneur in Hanoi, Vietnam. She was also cited as one of the most inspiring Filipina of 2016 and is part of the book 55 Inspiring Stories of Women Entrepreneurs by Go Negosyo. Participating as a policy dialogue contributor in the World Trade Organization's Report 2016 on leveling platforms for SMEs, in May 2016 at Geneva, Switzerland, she was invited again by WTO as speaker last September 27 at the WTO Book Launch, Public Forum, and Debate at its headquarters. Currently, Sherill is a member of the Board of Directors of the Philippine Franchise Association. Aside from being a multi-awarded entrepreneur, she is a passionate mentor and professional speaker on the topics of entrepreneurship, branding, franchising, and strength-based coaching. She recently launched her book, A Small Entrepreneur's Journey: How to Start, Survive, and Succeed. Above all, Sherill is a true blue mom, taking care of 4 wonderful children with her husband Jingle in their home in Laguna.
All right, so to the maximum level. Let us know how this Filipino was able to have this very promising entrepreneurial journey, know about mentorship, branding, and franchising. Let us welcome. Ito yung totoong beauty and brain. Mga best, may nanalo na. Okay?
Sana all po, no?
pinataob tayo nito forever, no? Kaya kailangan malaman natin yung beauty secret niya, baka yung mga products talaga yun at bibili na tayo lahat. Let us welcome, of course, Ma'am Sherill Quintana. Yan, lagay na kita. Hi, Ma'am Sherill. Ayan, sabi ko na may nanalo na eh. Hi
Oo, nandito
po.
ako, nagtatago ako dahil pawala-wala ang signal, no? But anyway, I'm very excited. Thank you so much, Dr. Ria, Lisa, Ella, and Judith for having me in your show. I'm very excited to be with you, for all the empowered women here that are watching with us, and for the empowered men supporting the women. So, good evening, and I'm very excited for us na magchikahan tonight.
Alright, so, Ma'am Sherill, iwan ka muna namin dyan. We will listen to your story. At kami, ang mga viewers natin ay talaga nagte-take down ng notes pa. Kaya pahirapan mo sila sa quiz natin mamaya. Okay. So, sige, Ma'am Sherill, take it away, Ma'am Sherill.
Yes. How do I start? I start with introducing myself ba, Dr. Ria?
Yes, you can start by sharing your journey, your personal journey.
Well, so I started actually 2020 is my 20th anniversary as an entrepreneur, no? Parang sa may ugat na. So 20 years, 20th anniversary. So 2021 is more than 2 decades of doing business, and like many of our MSMEs in the country, I also started very small. I started as a micro entrepreneur. Also, even starting with just 5,000 capital in year 2000. I never planned to be an entrepreneur, but doing aromatherapy hobbies at home while taking care of my firstborn, si Elmo, who's also, I know you will be having him soon also. He's now in college, but also doing his startup as an entrepreneur. So while I was doing my aromatherapy hobbies, when I had him, I started also the opportunity of selling those during those times. I used to work as a development worker for USAID, as it was shared in the video. Yung video na yon, 2016 pa yun actually. So they need to update kasi alam mo naman ng mga entreps, ang daming nangyayari through the years. The journey, goes on and on. Especially now during the pandemic, you had a lot of opportunities. And in fact, during the time, 21 years ago, I was looking forward to go back to work, no? Like all career women, we always look forward to bettering ourselves in our careers. So when I had Elmo at the time, there was no available nanny, and siguro makaka-relate, a lot of mothers during their firstborn are very protective. They want to take care of their firstborn. So that also happened to me. And so with the help of a sturdy baby car seat, I was bringing him in my bazaars in Ateneo, Miriam College. During that time, tumatakas ako sa husband ko kasi syempre I was supposed to stay at home because I had a difficult pregnancy with him. That's the reason why I had to stop working. I used to travel a lot all over the country. I was doing community work with tribal communities in Mindanao that time, that was funded by USAID. So fast forward to the time, I plunged into entrepreneurship, but hindi ko yun, walang term, walang title, no? I never planned to be one nga, sabi ko pag lumaki siya, I'll go back to work, and but then it didn't happen. So but when I was bringing him, then and there I realized that entrepreneurship, or they coined a term, mompreneurship, is very fit for mommies. It's a good fit for women who also want to integrate family life and career or entrepreneurship. So after several years and 3 more children, I realized that I was doing my business. It used to be a manufacturing company. It was called Kutitap, Aromatherapy Crafts. And there was no, much more of a system. Parang mom and pop store yung takbo ng business. My workers were like family. Of course, until now, ganun pa naman. But there was not much of a system in place during that time. So I had to, it has ups and downs, and I had to think about it. And later on, I learned that most micro entrepreneurs in the country were losing a lot of opportunities to build an empire, so to speak, and touch more lives by missing the business system in place. That's the reason why I'm a very strong advocate for branding. I'm a very strong advocate for putting operational systems in your business. I'm sure Dr. Ria is relating so much with this because she's an engineer. So I thought that if I put a system in place in my business and run it professionally, it will grow dramatically. And true enough, in 2010, I stumbled upon, or I established Oryspa. As you've seen in the video, it's the #1 rice bran-based spa products in the country. So all the strategies that I was doing before with my manufacturing company and more of distribution and supply, I changed strategy and I applied branding. So I embarked on a branding journey, and that is why I'm espousing that and paying forward to a lot of MSMEs right now, because it really worked so much for me, and I had a tipping point by doing that for my entrepreneurial journey. And then it was 2010. We're supposed to join California Gift Show through the help of DTI. We were doing product development, and then I withdrew from joining the show because I thought gusto ko dapat naka-focus on having homegrown products. I was trying to see what can we produce as a raw material in the Philippines that can be brought internationally or